I'm Josh.
Bank slash a billion hugs slash farmer slash computer hard drive cleaner outer.
And I want to be more things too. I'll have to come up with some more stuff.
Okay.
I'm impressed. And I think this is Odd Places, and
We're going viral.
we're going viral. That's right.
We're at 60 something. All right. Um, so, Josh, do you like people to laugh at your jokes?
That's an odd question. Do I like them to laugh at it? Yes. Do I need them to laugh at it? No.
Okay. So why do you like them to laugh at your jokes or laugh at things that you say or do?
I think I think laughter in general is a good thing. I think laughter just puts us in a better frame of mind. It eases our tensions. It makes us forget all the crap that we're focused on that's keeping us down. So if I can say something or do something that gets people into that mode, into that way of thinking or that emotion, fantastic.
All right. So how often do you try to do that?
Every other sentence. See, it worked. Look at that. I'm free for
Okay. Okay. So if you're trying to do that, how do you communicate with people? If that's something that you're there constantly trying to do.
Wait. Are you assuming that communication and making someone laugh are different things? They're mutually exclusive?
No. You know what? I jumped the gun. I was basically. I know that you use sarcasm as your first language. I think, as you've said, jokingly.
It is my native language.
Native language, and sarcasm for me is actually the opposite of the truth of what you're really trying to say.
That's correct.
Okay.
Sarcasm is technically lying. However, it's only lying in the words. It's not lying in the intent. It's lying without the intent to deceive. That's what sarcasm truly is, if you think about it.
Okay. So do you find yourself every other sentence throwing in a joke, trying to make people laugh or lighten up the situation? Do you find yourself thinking about it like right now? How can I say something to Banks that's going to make him laugh or make it funny or lighter or something? Right now, are you doing that?
Only to a little bit, maybe. But I've learned actually not to focus on that, to let it come naturally.
Okay.
To just be an idiot and maybe self-deprecate every now and then, and and that's good.
All right. Let's talk about self-deprecation as a form of humor, I guess. How does that make you feel when you self-deprecate yourself?
I feel humble. I feel human.
Really?
That's how I feel. Yeah.
What about your self-esteem? How does that make your self-esteem feel?
It strengthens it.
How?
Think about it. It takes a very strong person to self-deprecate. And the more you self-deprecate, I think that the stronger you get, the stronger you are. Because there's people that can't self-deprecate, right? That would never, ever say anything bad about themselves or make a joke, and those people are very high in insecurity.
Okay. I get your point. Here's my point, and that is when you say self-deprecating things about yourself, even if it's sarcastic, even if it's the opposite of what you believe, there is a tinge of losing self-esteem, I think.
So this reminds me of a Walter Payton quote. He said, "When you're good, you tell everyone. When you're great, everyone tells you."
Okay.
So does that make sense? I don't know if you know where I'm going with that. Is that?
Yeah, I think I know what you're saying. I'm not sure. No, I do not know what you're saying. What are you saying?
What I'm saying is, I don't need to reaffirm to myself. I'm okay with self-deprecating because I know the truth is my identity is at a certain place. I feel pretty confident with who I am. And other people will tell me that. Other people can reassure me on that. That's fine. But I'm okay with self-deprecation because of that.
Do you need others to reassure that to you to keep your self-esteem at a certain level? Do you need others to validate you, reassure it?
I wouldn't say I need it. I think we all need it to a small extent. It's a good validation, but I wouldn't say it's a need. It's not an addiction for sure, right? It's not at that level.
Okay, so let's explore not needing that. Let's explore being so comfortable with yourself that the validation of others is non-existent, or it's something that can you imagine that? I mean, would that be someplace you want to go, or do you enjoy the validation of others?
You know what that's called? It's called being an introvert, which is what I am. So yeah, that's literally the definition of introversion, is not needing the external validation of others. That's one of the definitions.
Okay. So here is my process. And I have gone from look at me, see me, hear me. At 6 years old, we did not have a TV, big family. We rented a TV from 7-Eleven on weekends. The TV would be in a room with eight of the kids, my mom and my dad in there, sometimes a friend or two, and I would be standing in front of the TV to get the attention of look at me, validate me. I want to be seen, see me. That has stayed with me through, I mean, it's still with me. I mean, it is still there. And I have recently, through a process, just a process of actually this pandemic process actually has made me look at it and go, wait a minute, I don't need the validation. However, I consider myself an extrovert. I love people. I love to go out. I love to meet people. I am not an extrovert. I am not an introvert. However, I feel like the validation, I'm working through that process of I do not need it. So there, that's where I'm trying to go.
So even though you don't need it, you still want it, right? You would still like it?
I mean, we talked about we talked about people complimenting you in a previous episode. And once, that was one of my hurdles, one of my processes. Once I could just say thank you and move on. Do I need it? Do I need somebody to compliment me?
No, you don't need it, but it's nice. It's
okay. What if I meet someone super cool, male, female, doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be a romantic thing. And by meeting them, they are super cool. And for some reason, they see something in me that I've never seen before, or they see something in me where they want to compliment me, and they compliment me, and I'm like, whoa. I mean, those are the cheesecakes of life. Those are the moments of like, whoa, they saw that. I never thought about that. Maybe that is me. And that lifts my self-esteem. Am I looking for it? No. Do I need it? No. Do I want it? Yeah.
Of course. I think we all want it. Let's put it where it is.
Well, let's talk about want. I'm working on not wanting anything. I'm working on it. It's a Buddhist thing, isn't it?
Yeah. removing desire, removing want. That's a tricky subject. I think that's a whole episode in itself we can talk about. But one very, very important question I have for you.
Mm-hmm.
Very important question. Did you just say that your family rented a TV from 7-Eleven?
Yeah.
Is that true?
That's a truth. That's a truth. That was, what was
They
that?
used to rent TVs?
They rented TVs. Yeah.
I knew that. Wow.
Yeah.
I said ass. That's cool.
Yeah.
I'll have a Slurpee and a Panasonic 32-inch. Thank you.
Yeah. That was back when they were just big honking like boom boxes, and they would have them on rolling trays, but we'd have to pick it up and put it in the back of the car.
That's when it was the floor models, I assume, right? The floor-based consoles.
No. It was just the box. It was just like the box. You just pick it up, and maybe a 32-inch. But I mean, the big, thick, heavy ones. I mean, nowadays that's what they use for door stops.
The ones where the knob used to break off and you had pliers. You would snap locking pliers to it to change the channel. Remember that?
I don't know if we ever got one like that. We did get, you get up and you do it. There's no remote. However, my parents had 8 kids, so there was one of us going to go up and change the station. So my desire, I'm trying to not have that desire to look at me, see me, want me, blah, 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 me.
But you spent a lot of your life making people laugh.
Yeah.
Right? intentionally and unintentionally. And
Intentionally. You know, when it became unintentional, I knew there was something wrong. Like, why are they laughing at me? I'm not trying to do anything. And they're just,
see, that's the beauty of true laughter. When you don't have to force it, when you don't have to tell a joke.
mm-hmm.
I don't tell a lot of jokes.
No, you do. I mean, I have heard jokes. I mean, I'm terrible at telling jokes. So that's why I do not tell jokes. I guess, well, anyway, go
You
ahead.
have some jokes, but yeah, that's not in the cards for you necessarily. But I don't go around telling jokes. That's not how I get laughter. I get laughter like either self-deprecation or just being myself. There's something inherently funny about screwing things up naturally and being okay with it.
Yeah. I'm Banks.
I'm Josh.
Place is going.
Viral.
All right.
Bye, bye.